What's up, you chump-ass? Here we are for another review. Today we're going to be talking about 2021's NightBooks. 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 This is one of those titles that if you say it too much, it loses all meaning. NightBooks, Right for Your Life. This is a Netflix film. This movie opens in one of those ways where you're like, okay, we're gonna backfill this later. Because it starts that way, it's a little awkward, but it does get right into it pretty quickly. So this young boy, Alex, is obsessed with all things horror. He has journals full of stories he writes himself. This is like his thing. He's running away in tears. He's claiming he's going to burn these books.
I'm gonna burn all this stupid stuff!
He sees through this open door in his apartment building, Lost Boys is playing. And being the horror head that he is, he's like, well, I can't pass this up. He glazes over, he walks in, and he wakes up imprisoned in a witch's apartment, of all things. Yes, it's like kind of a frumpy old lady's apartment. But this apartment is like the TARDIS. It is bigger on the inside. It has magical comings and goings. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot to unpack there. We're not going to get into that because it's kind of fun. I don't want to spoil it for you. But he is in prison there. He realized he is not the only one trapped there. He is there with a young girl named Yasmin. Now, these two kids are pretty awesome. Kid actors can be a hit or miss for me. In this one, I'd say they are a complete hit, especially this girl, Yaz. Yaz's character is awesome. She's gonna definitely do some amazing things, I can tell.
Keep up. Natasha is the witch.
The witch. The witch is played by Kristen Ritter. Now, I'm sure you know her. You've seen Jessica Jones. You've seen Breaking Bad. I believe she is the bee in Apartment 23. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not familiar with that show. All right, so back to the plot. These two kids have to escape here. They're trapped. Yaz has been there for years, and she kind of sees a glimmer of hope when Alex is there, and he kind of defies the witch. He stands up for her, something she probably hasn't had in a long time, a friend, someone who's actually there for her. And Alex seems to desperately need that too, so he is willing to put his life on the line to like help this stranger he has not really had any reason to help. So this unlikely friendship is forged. And now the two of them have to come up with a plan. But all the while, Alex has to write a scary story every day because that's what the witch craves. She only keeps him alive if he's useful for her, and his use is scary stories. It seems like Yaz is a general worker bee and she does everything else. So in between their fits of indentured servitude, Alex has stumbled upon some notes inside of this large library and random books, and he's going to use those to try to help them break out. These notes are from a former kid who was also in prison there and potentially escaped. All right, as far as spoilers and stuff there, I'm going to stop there because I don't want to go into this in too much detail because I do think it is worth watching. I'd say it definitely has a targeted audience. This is probably better if you have kids and you want to bring them up into liking horror. If you're a Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark fan, this one's right up your alley. If you're an adult and you want scary things, this is not yours. It's very well made and it can be enjoyable. This is if you wanted to throw on something light. It's a nice unwind. Like if you're a person that usually sits back with like a TV show you've seen 100 times or a comedy when you just want to veg out, I think this could fill that niche for you. It was fun. I did enjoy it. But yes, it is made for children. It's not scary at all, but it does have a moral. So I think if you have kids, this could be good for them. So this is directed by David Yarveski. Yeah, I just have to apologize. I totally butchered your name, man. My bad. Now you might know him from Brightburn, the Superman horror film, and here you have this like, you know, witch kids movie. but he did a great job. I do want to see more things from him in the future, be it in this vein or that. He's very competent overall. This is well done. All the shots are nice. The sets are, oh man, the sets are really nice. Everything about this visually. Netflix throws money at shit and just solves all the problems.
A happy ending.
But yeah, as I mentioned, this is on Netflix, so go check it out. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire and...
JustDaggers, you know that he's the sharpest in the shed with content so killer that he left them all for dead. Yeah, cause like I said, no, he don't do this just for fun. Never stop until the top because he's going #1. JustDaggers, always cutting through the competition. Everybody listen, homie, he came up here on a mission. Got him wishing that he could take a break to stunt, but the point's to stay sharp, never going blunt. JustDaggers, 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 JustDaggers. It's on point, cause you know we stay sharp. JustDaggers, 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 JustDaggers.